everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
All right. I will cleanse your soul. Look at me. I'm all red because I laugh so much. Are you laughing enough? Do you watch old reruns of Richard Pryor when he made an entire comedic, the ultimate, definitive, the most hysterical, funny comedic career, more than Jerry Seinfeld, which is a genius? But when Richard Pryor made it a career out of his afro catching on fire, I mean, I'm sorry, there's no justice. We're not equal. There's no fairness because none of us can do that. Only Richard can do that. I love Richard Pryor. I loved Richard before as well, but I love Richard Pryor. He's my hero. You know, I got to hang out at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. You wonder why I'm like this. You probably don't wonder why I'm like this, because I'm like this and you get a kick out of it. Mostly because good people follow truth, logic, and common sense and undeniable hysterical humor. I'm a funny guy. I'm like Jim Brewer with a Glock. Jim, I love Jim. Funny guy. But I used to hang out at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles with Richard Pryor, Sam Kinison, Robin Williams. What's the guy from, he's got Alzheimer's now. I can't, my brain. I need some more Minutemen coffee. But anyhow, I used to hang, Rodney Dangerfield. I'd hang out with this guy. And you know what? In the world of funny stuff, I kept up with him. Oh, Nugent's bragging. That's correct. I am bragging because if I can keep up causing Jim Brewer to laugh, causing Richard Pryor to laugh, causing Sam Kinison to laugh, causing Rodney Dangerfield to laugh, causing Robin Williams to laugh. One of his great comedy stitches was Stitches. One of his great comedy stitches. You keep you in sketches. His comedy stitches will keep you in sketches. Now, see, if you're not having a good time with your bad self, how can you project a good time to the people around you? I have a great time with myself so I can have a great time and provide a great time for everybody around me. And then it makes idiots angry. It's such a gift. I have a gift by making really good people feel good and laugh and making complete idiots angry. Nugent's having a good time. Damn it, I hate him. Whatever. Maybe you need a Minutemen coffee enema from a high-pressure truck wash. Maybe we should take the haters, strip them naked, have Mike Tyson bludgeon them with a petrified oak pool cue. Have them grab their ankles and wheelbarrow them through a high-pressure truck wash with a Minutemen high-pressure coffee enema. Good-natured enema. Remember that song by the Amboy-Dukes? Good-natured Emma, not enema. By the way, my granddaughter Emma, I love you. My daughter Sasha, Emma Nugent, I love you. Now the girls that have been, can you imagine how cruel people can be? You don't have to imagine. Barack Obama and his boyfriend Mike, that he calls Michelle, I hope he runs for president. But he won't because it's Mike. Well, that's outrageous, Ted. It certainly is. And they forced two young girls to lie to the world that they're their daughters. Those aren't Barack and Mike's daughters. Well, Nugent's a conspiracy theorist. Except for the footage. It's not AI, it's real footage. And every time Barack Obama went, me and Mike hold hands. Mike and I are proud to be here today. Me and Mike, because it's Mike. So anyhow, I love Emma. One of their fake daughters' name is Emma. Good-natured Emma. Amboy-Dukes, Andy Solomon. Andy Solomon, unbelievable. Have I had the greatest musicians on the planet at my side forever? There's so many topics I wanted to talk about, but I get into the stream of conscience rant, where I'm kind of taking you away from all the ugliness out there, because the government is ugly. Every bureaucracy is ugly. How about the Chevron ruling by the Supreme Court? Good morning. The Supreme Court finally in Heller in Washington went, oh, by the way, the Second Amendment says that people can actually carry a gun. That's what keep and bear means. And the Supreme Court finally went, we agree with Ted Nugent that he said back in 1967 that the Second Amendment, whether it even exists or not, that we have the right from God to carry a gun. Keep and bear. When Shemaine was burying my child Rocco, our child Rocco, she didn't have it in the truck or the gun safe or the case. She was burying our child, which means she had him on her, in her. Bear means it's in my holster. It's on my back. Both of them. Well, Ted Nugent, do you carry a gun? Why would I carry a gun? That would be like carrying a bullet. Anyhow, gun owners of America, you have to be a force to repair the sinking ship America. Number one, Gun Owners of America, gunowners.org. Please just go there and join, because they fight against the tyrannical, oath-violating government thugs of the ATF, because alcohol, tobacco, and firearms has nothing to do with anybody. Alcohol is a beverage, tobacco is an agriculture product, and firearms is a tool that God gave me the right to keep and bear. Why would there be a bureaucracy dealing with a beverage, a farm crop, and my God-given right? Because they're oath violators. Now, I know I have friends in the ATF. I don't think you're my friends anymore. You can't be my friends because you're liars. You're oath violators. If you're in the ATF, you're violating your oath. And if some of you, I wish Ted wouldn't say that, come on my show. Explain why you have control and authority over a beverage, a farm product, and my right from God to keep and bear arms. You know, I don't need the First Amendment written down. I know I have it. No, I have a First Amendment. The Founding Fathers wrote down what the king wouldn't allow, but they didn't have to write it down. I would have figured that out by the time I was 19. I can say what I want to say. I can choose my religion. I can have a press and whistleblow corruption wherever I may see it, and I can protest my government. It's all First Amendment. I have that. I don't need paperwork. You can't give me a license. Well, here's your permit for the First Amendment. Oh, you. I have a First Amendment wherever I may roam while I'm alive on planet Earth. Well, there are restrictions. No, there are not. Well, you can't yell fire in a theater. Duh. Oh, I can. And if I cause mayhem in public, then I get arrested for causing mayhem in public. I can keep and bear arms on my person wherever I may roam on planet Earth or beyond, which I sometimes visit, without paperwork, without a permit, without a license. Well, you got constitutional carry. What other kind of carry would there be? Gun Owners of America, please go there and please join. You know, yin, 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 yin. I'm angry at this bureaucracy. I'm hunternation.org. I kid you not. I'm going to make a real simple statement. If you want to take back America and make it God, family, country, law and order, good over evil, work ethic, if you believe in the Barack, oh, that's some good coffee. If you believe in the Founding Fathers' vision, which vanished right around World War II, with the military-industrial congressional complex enriching themselves over the dead bodies of American heroes, go to hunternation.org, because there are all kinds of reports. We knew it first before anybody, before the New York Post, before all these are the last remnant of journalism, before they started investigating. We discovered that tens of millions of gun owners, tens of millions of licensed hunters have never registered to vote. And then they complain as their rights are trampled upon, but they're not willing to take the minimal effort to stop the infringements. My friends, There were years, in my early years, I didn't vote because I didn't understand. But once I understood, I vote every year. We got Jared down in McLennan County. Thank you, Jared. He's setting our absentee ballots because we're absentee balloting this year, Shemaine and I. HunterNation.org. If the conservative gun owners of this great country who believe in self-defense and in the sanctity of life, good over evil, if you believe in that, you have to vote. HunterNation.org is a system, a nonprofit. Nobody gets paid. We have the data. We know who is a licensed hunter and who is a gun owner, for the most part. And we have discovered tragically, embarrassingly, and heartbreakingly that 50% of the licensed hunters in America don't even vote. And most of them are hardcore God, family, country, law and order, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, work ethic, conservatives. Please go to HunterNation.org. You know, we can squawk and scream and complain and bitch and moan, but I'd rather we do something. That's why I'm radical. I'm an extremist because I actually do something. So HunterNation.org, I could go into the gory details of what Uncle Sam represents, and it's all bad. It's all bad. Uncle Sam does nothing righteous. So go to HunterNation.org. Join us if you can make a donation, because we're doing robocalls, sending out flyers, we're knocking on doors, and we're finding out who the conservative licensed hunters of America are. And when they vote in meaningful numbers, we win. HunterNation.org. I'll be right back with Aaron Pisa of Whitetail Products Gone Wild. I love this stuff.